Lesson 11, Introduction to the Bill of Rights, the First Amendment, and Freedom of Religion. The Bill of Rights consists of the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. The first 10 amendments, the Bill of Rights. They were introduced by James Madison to the first United States Congress in 1791 as a series of constitutional amendments. They came into effect on December 15th, 1791, the same year, when they were ratified by 3/4 of the states. The Bill of Rights limits the powers of the federal government of the United States, protecting the rights of all citizens, residents, and visitors on United States territory. Later amendments to the Constitution applied the Bill of Rights to the state governments as well, limiting their powers. The Bill of Rights also protects our civil liberties. These are the freedoms we have to think and act without fear of government interference or unfair treatment. Civil liberties. Don't leave home without them. The First Amendment is rated E for everyone. There are 45 words, 5 basic freedoms. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. 45 words, 5 freedoms. We call these our 5 basic freedoms in the First Amendment: religion, speech, press, peaceful assembly, and petition. 5 basic freedoms. First Amendment in the Bill of Rights. Freedom of religion is first. Let's take these freedoms in the order in which they appear. The Constitution is a secular document, and that means non-religious. It's a secular document. It's not a religious document. In fact, the word God does not appear at all in the entire Constitution. The only reference to a higher being is at the very end of Article 7, in which the year of our Lord is referenced to, with the date of 1787, which, of course, the year of our Lord is A.D., or Anno Domini, right? So, right at the end of Article 7, it says that this Constitution was done in convention by the unanimous consent of the states present, the 17th day of September, in the year of our Lord, 1787. That's the only reference to a higher being in the original Constitution. In fact, remember Article 6, Section 3 states there shall be no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. So again, this is not a religious document. This is a secular document. The Constitution establishes the government of the United States. The first freedom in the First Amendment is freedom of religion, which has 2 parts to it. Again, this is a clear separation of church and state. The first part of freedom of religion is what we call the Establishment Clause. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion. Now, what does that mean? Congress may not establish an official religion for the United States, and the government may not favor one religion over another. So there can be no official religion for our country. The second part of freedom of religion is the Free Exercise Clause, prohibiting the free exercise thereof. What does that mean? That means that people have the freedom to practice their faith as they choose, to freely practice their faith as they choose, or not at all. Freedom of worship. Freedom of religion means any religion. You may have seen a popular bumper sticker with the world's major religious icons. The government cannot treat people differently because of their personal religious beliefs. Freedom of religion. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. What does religious freedom mean? How can it be exercised? That will be the topic of Lesson 12, in which we examine the landmark Supreme Court cases relating to religion, and we will focus on religion in the schools. This ends Lesson 11.